Savvy Church Girl. It's your girl, Cheryl Thomas. Yes, minister, best-selling author, and certified Christian life coach, and your facilitator on our journey, 30 days to get your life. I'm so excited that you have been joining this challenge with me, and we have been having so much fun because guess what? Today we're on day 25. Day 25. Can y'all believe we just have 6 more days to complete this challenge? I hope you've been having as much fun as I've been having, and you've been getting your life all the way together because that's what this series is all about. And so I'm just going to jump in on today's challenge, which may sound a little different, a little strange, but it is so very important. Your challenge on day 25 is to get a will. Yes, a will, will and testament, will and trust. And so I know you're saying, wait a minute, Cheryl, we were talking about getting our life together, and you're talking about the other side. How does this correlate? How does this happen? I know most of you are on social media, and if you're on social media, Facebook, anywhere out here in these social media streets, you've seen what I've seen. Every time somebody dies, or not every time, or often when someone dies, then we have GoFundMe's because people have not adequately prepared for the end of life. What helps you live life more fully is to know that you have all of your affairs in order. And one of those affairs is getting a will. Do you know 60% of people do not have a will? And one of the reasons that a lot of people, especially young people, use for not having a will is, well, I don't have that many assets, to leave to somebody. You can always, number one, update a will. And so as you accumulate more assets, you can have that set aside. But we never know the length of our life. As you look across the landscape, you can see all of these celebrities that have passed and didn't have a will. And so there are millions upon millions, and in one celebrity's case, hundreds of millions of dollars sitting in state probate courts because they did not have the forethought to produce or create and write and get notarized a will that just says, these are my wishes. And this is especially for my parents, my mothers with children. You need a will because you need to tell people who should have guardianship of your children. If you have children under the age of 18, it is imperative that you do a will now so that people will know your wishes, that we're not operating on what we think you would want to happen to your assets, but we're operating based on what you said. So if you have a bank account, if you have a car, if you have land, if you have a house, if you have children, whatever, don't work all of your life and just leave that to the state courts to decide how that's going to be distributed. So get a will. Just get it done. Get it out of the way. I know it sounds morbid. I know it's something that you don't want to think about, but it is something that is necessary. And I would not be a good facilitator. I would not be a good guide, good mentor for you if I don't tell you to do the things that you need to do to get your life all the way together. And that is one thing that I am imploring you to do, is to get a will. Now, my company is a company that does that as well. So if you ever need help with that, you can reach out to me for that or find somebody in your area that does it. But by all means, get it done. Get a will. We've got 5 more days, so be sure to share this with all your good girlfriends. We're having an amazing time, and I'm so glad you're on this journey with me.